Well, my name is Stevie Brock. I am a social worker by trade and I work closely with Francine Wright in Rehouse to Rehome. Rehouse to Rehome is a charity that supports families and individuals who have fled domestic violence, and we support them by turning their houses into homes, really. So we provide furnishings, white goods, anything that they might need for them to move on and live as independently, as safely as possible. It was founded by Francine Wright, who is an amazingly selfless woman. How it started was in December 2016. Francine took to the streets of Sheffield and she was handing out packs and supplies, blankets, toiletries. And it was during those discussions that she found that a lot of people who were on the streets were actually victims of domestic abuse who had fled. And they were telling her their stories about how little support that they'd had and the barriers that they'd come up against in leaving. I mean, if you think about it, if someone told you tomorrow you were going to have to leave your house with nothing but a bag of your personal belongings, how easy would it be for you to furnish a house? It'd be difficult, wouldn't it? For the majority of people, it'd be really difficult. So if you're adding on top of that what these survivors have already been through, facing domestic abuse, having to leave the home and everything that they've known, you know, it can become, and it has often become, a barrier to people from leaving these abusive situations. And we as a charity want to remove as many barriers as we can to ensure that people can be safe. When it was announced that we were going into lockdown, as a charity, one of the things that we thought was, oh no, you know, everything's closing, there's going to be people who are going to be at home a lot more. So we were on our Facebook page, which is our main sort of advertising, that's where we put most of our content. You know, we made sure that we were continuously posting, you know, domestic abuse helpline numbers and letting people know that we were here. And if they couldn't reach out, they could reach out to us and we would help in any way that we can. Yeah, we are Rehouse to Rehome and we do help with the furnishing of the houses, but we don't just do that. That's not where our support sort of starts and finishes. We do offer the ongoing emotional support as well. We've got a long-term plan and there's loads more that we want to do, but ultimately funding is holding us back. We don't receive any funding from anywhere. We encourage people to fundraise for us, you know, coffee mornings, bake a cake. If you're really brave, go and do a skydive or something when COVID's over, you know, if that's your thing. It's not mine, I'd rather just have some cake, but you know. We rely solely on the public and the donations that we get and people's kindness and the generosity, and they've been absolutely amazing. You know, since we became a charity in 2018, we've had charity status for 2 years. We've managed to help over 800 families and we haven't had to turn anybody away.